Hey guys, it's Kevin again, and in this video, I'm going to review a show that has not premiered yet. You can watch it now on demand and on iTunes for free. And it doesn't actually come out till Thursday, but I got a chance to see the first episode because of them putting it out early. And that show is the pilot of Welcome to the Family. Now, I didn't really know what to think of the show. I didn't really know how funny it was going to be, what it was going to be like, and I'm happy to say that I actually really enjoyed Welcome to the Family. It was very funny, very unpredictable at times, and the cast is great, and it just is a very, very good show. NBC definitely has a lot of really good shows this year, and Welcome to the Family is definitely one of them. So, yeah, so the plot basically to this show is that, basically, there's basically these two families. You have Junior, the son of a Latino family, and then you have Molly, the daughter of Caucasian family. They basically start dating, and they both just graduated high school. And, Junior is about to give his valedictorian speech. Molly's, texting away at her graduation speech. They're not really sure what's going on. Her parents don't know why she's texting. And Junior basically finds out in the middle of his valedictorian speech that Molly is pregnant. And, so they basically decide that, they tell both their parents about it. Junior doesn't tell his, but, they basically decide that the best way to do this is for them to get married. They want to get married, and, but before all of this had happened, Molly's father had met Junior's father, who basically had this, rivalry in this gym with Molly's father, and basically they don't like each other at all. So when Molly asks permission to Junior's father to get married, Junior's father says no, and they kind of realize that they have to kind of say yes because they really love each other. Molly and Junior really do love each other, and they want to try to be a family without getting on each other's nerves. Well, at the same time, they're acting like children. And, so yeah, that's basically the plot of it, and that plot right away is very, very funny. And, some people could say it's a stupid plot, but the thing is that it actually works very well. There's a lot of comedy in there, and this team, they work really well. The best one, in my opinion, is Michael O'Malley. He definitely, is not really your typical father. At first, he's very protective of his daughter. He goes through all the stages of a teen pregnancy. First, he's very protective of her, and it's like, oh hell no, you ain't going near my daughter. And then Junior gives a very heartfelt speech. He's kind of like, all right, you can marry her. But then most of the episode though, he's fighting with Junior's father, Miguel, who I thought was very funny too. I thought both of them were very funny. Anytime they fought was hilarious because they both don't like each other, but they both, they kind of have to pretend to like each other for Molly and Junior's sake. Michael O'Malley was good, and so was Ricardo Chevera, who was Dr. Dan, Molly's father, and Miguel, Junior's father. Mary McCormick as Molly's mother, I thought she was good. She was, again, very protective of her daughter, but she really, she really was a great mother and everything, and I really liked her character. And there's a little bit of a twist with her character, which I'll get to, and we'll get to that. But let's focus on the two kids, Ellen Ray Peck and Joey Harrow. You really feel that since these are not very well-known actors or actresses, you really feel that these two are truly in love. They do a very good job at that. Some people might recognize Ella Ray Page from Gossip Girl. I'm just looking up to see what she was on, and it says she was on Gossip Girl. I don't watch that show, but most people will recognize her from that, or Deception. She was also on the show Deception, so you'll recognize her from that. But she's actually really good here. I liked her character, and the thing I like about her character is that she's a very sweet girl. She's not by any means irresponsible. Like, there's a scene, for example, where they think she's in a carnival and they think she's about to get on a roller coaster, but no, she's actually a very responsible girl. She knows what she should do, what she should not, and it's not one of those cases where, she has no idea what she's doing. She's not into drugs or anything like that. And you know what? I like that they portrayed it this way. They usually portray teenage pregnancies as a terrible thing, and that the dads don't give a shit about the child, and that's not the case because Joey Harrow really does care. Junior really does care about Molly, and let's get to Joey Harrow, who plays Junior. I thought he was wonderful. He was great. Very sweet to everyone. He's kind of like, they're basically like the sweet part of the cast. They always have the sweetest lines. They're not really the silly part, they're more the sweet part. But I did think they had some funny parts, like when in the beginning when Molly was texting. I thought that was funny. And in the beginning when Junior finds out Molly's pregnant, he just has this facial expression on his face that's great. And the other person I have to note is Junior's brother. I don't know who plays Junior's brother, but he was very funny. He's constantly taking videos of things. He's just very, very funny, and I thought he was really great. So, now, of course, the biggest thing we have here, now this is a spoiler if you guys have not seen this pilot, so if you guys haven't seen this pilot, I recommend you don't watch the rest of this. Of course, the biggest part of this episode is when we basically find out that the mother is also pregnant at the end of the episode. I thought that was very funny. We're definitely going to see where this takes us. I think it's going to be a very funny premise now that we know that the mother is also pregnant. And, I think that's really great because you got the mother pregnant and you have the daughter pregnant. So this father's basically like, oh my god, what am I going to do? And I think it's a very funny premise. And do I think this show will work? Yes, I do think this show will work. I think a lot of people are going to be able to relate to it. Nowadays, a lot of teen pregnancies, a lot of teen marriages, and they're actually portraying it as a good thing. They're not portraying it as a bad thing. They're not portraying it as a mistake. They're portraying it as, yes, they made a mistake, but they do really like each other. They're not portraying it as they don't even know each other really well. It's one of those things. And they really do truly love each other. And I think that's wonderful that they portray it that way, and it's definitely a very cute show, and I like that they portray it that way. So, yeah. That's basically it for my review. Welcome to the family, and let me know what you guys think of the show. Who's the funniest in the cast? Do you like that, it's half cute, half funny? What do you think is going to happen now that the wife is pregnant? Just let me know anything else you need to know about the show. That's it for this review. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next video. Okay, bye.